I'm Emerson Arn, as always, joined by, well, not as always, I'm not always here, but joined tonight with Jackson.
What's up, Emerson? Looks like we finally
We
getting
have
into this
a
thing
good
now.
race on our hands tonight. 200 laps at lovely Dover. Man, it's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun
I'm
night.
excited for tonight. This is basically Bristol on steroids, so I'm expecting
Oh yeah,
some of the same guys who are very competitive there to be competitive here as well.
pretty much this is Bristol stretched out. I mean, because you can give or take the 8 degrees loss of banking to due to the track being stretched out, you know?
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
there's
this is a
actually a lot of
self-cleaning
banking
racetrack.
on the backstretch.
24
So that
degrees in the turns, like 20 on the straightaway. It is it's a fun track. Only flat place on this racetrack is the pit lane, and now we're up with everybody. We are ready to go in the booth.
we are
Leading them
pulled
to the
up.
green tonight will be the 24 and the 22, as always. No surprise that these two are the front runners. Field is getting one to go this time by.
Yeah, Jay Wood didn't race last week at Talladega. Corey won the Xfinity race, did not win the Cup races. His teammate Trans won in the two-car. Trans starting third, looking to make it 2 in a row. But yeah, as the field goes through, I'm excited for tonight. It's going to be a track where these guys are going to have to race, and the best racer, the guy with the best setup, is going to have a good car tonight. It's a fast track too, so
you got to compare the complete polar opposites of weeks. One week they go from a wide open fast track, not really technical in the terms of steering wheel, but more of a mental technically a mental game at Talladega, to a track that not only you need a really loose mindset for, it's also a pretty technical track.
Agreed. It's a very technical track, and it's going to be hard to get off these corners. They can get tight at times.
Oh my god. Yep, it is so tight. The field rolls to the restart box. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Dover. The 24 leads them down into turn number 1.
Yeah, Jay Wood getting a good run, but I think, two-car getting loose.
Slid up
24
the track.
close to the apron.
22 to the lead.
Great turn for the 22. Maybe that's an advantage on the outside there as he has darted out to this lead. You can see the 3-car of Riot getting around Jay Wood there, coming off of 4. 22.
You can already see this 22 is going to open up a lead pretty quickly here.
Yeah, Corey, the points leader with 4 wins on the year, double as much as anyone else. He's definitely been the most dominant driver.
Oh, and he gets into the wall in the backstretch.
A little smack to the wall. I don't think it's too much trouble right there for him. We'll check
not
here.
compared to how this field will look at the end of this race. Believe me, this is gonna look like
not
a
much damage
junkyard.
to the 22. He looks straight right now. Run along with the 2-car right now. The 24 trying to get back around the 3. Exit of this corner is going to be tight.
The 3 slid up out of the groove, and the 24 wasn't able to capitalize on it. That's how. This is a short track, and normally you would capitalize on that, but you're also going so fast.
Agreed.
It's insane.
Jay Wood getting low right there. And this apron's one of the most dangerous in the
it is
sport.
treacherous.
You touch it, you're going around. There's no way of saving it. Some tracks you can save and lose some time. This one, there's no way of saving it.
This one, you're not going to save it in. You're going to take a couple out with you for good measure.
Yeah. But the thing I'm going to be watching is there's going to be one driver, I don't know who, they're going to smack that outside wall tonight, coming off of 4 or 2. Most likely 2. 2 will get really tight, especially these tires start to go away.
Oh, look at the 24 looking for a way around the 3, working the left rear quarter panel of that 3 car. Now the 3 slides up the track.
24's chance.
Looking to make the diamond. There he goes, a nice exit.
3's going to get a great run. You can get a really great run coming off of 4 right there. Oh, 24 apron
he
slides
got
up.
the apron. It's going to slide up. That is going to be something you got to frame. The fact that the 24 got onto the apron and kept it straight.
Yeah, very hard thing to do. The 2's going to try to take advantage now. 2's going to get a great run off this corner, I feel like, being on the outside.
No doubt the apron is definitely going to kill your lap.
Run. Outside's where you want to be on the exit.
Oh, yeah. Look at the 2 just absolutely destroy the 24 on corner exit there. Just on lane placement. I wouldn't say lane choice. I don't think the 24 decided to be on that lane, but
yeah, and we're gonna ride around and ride with him again as this goes on. Another great run off the corner.
Oh, we got a incident in the back. The 17 into the wall. Contact from the 24. Or that's a 9, my bad. And the looks like the 78 got into it. Looks like we'll stay green.
Oh, the 3 kind of scraped the wall a little bit coming off the corner there.
The 22 was driving away on board with the 2 car.
And the 1 of Party starting 11th this race has moved up to 7th. And we got a battle for the lead right now. The 2 going, oh wait, no, Corey's way out there. I forgot position. Corey had driven away that much. But second place,
yeah, the 2,
we really have a 6-way
not
battle
clear yet. Still side by side into turn 3. The 3's going to slide up out of the groove.
Wall hit by the 31 of Roll Tide. Oh, trouble.
Ooh, and we have a caution on the speedway. The 24, one of the people we thought were going to have a competitive car early in this race with a lot of damage.
Not a good start for him. The 20 got collected as well. He's got a lot of front end damage.
The 24 and the 20, huge blows on their races early.
Yeah, 24.
But believe me, this is not going to be the only one. We're going to have a lot more. 21 to 20. Oh, 20. I believe Jackson got the 24 and the 31.
It was like the 31-24 made contact. 24 went into the wall and then came down in front of the field. Yeah, the 31's dropping down. 31's going to the back of the field.
31's giving himself up. 24.
Jay Wood definitely riding high here.
One thing is for sure, I like that Interstate Batteries paint scheme, but there is no way I'm going to get used to that being the 19 car.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little tough to get used to, but the 19 of IROC really enjoys running that paint scheme.
I don't blame him. It's a great scheme. It's just I'm so used to that being on the 18.
Yeah, everyone coming into pit road now. Try to find the guy with the front pit stop. I believe it'll be the 78.
When the Penske cars both ran, the Auto Trader cars, that was fun. Onto the pit lane, everybody comes. Everybody wants some service. This track eats up your tires like tomorrow's breakfast.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's last night's dinner. Oh, I guess I am not able to broadcast gameplay. My internet connection quality is not sufficient.
The 9 will be the front car.
Oh, right.
And the 22 will be first off of pit road, the 2 following him. Then a timeout, 19-21-3 right after them. Mine said that last week, but it continued to broadcast, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Oh, yeah, I'm still broadcasting. It's not the perfect quality, but still going through.
Great race off of pit road there.
This looks like great quality
start.
For internet connection, not sufficient. Anyway, they will get the 1 to go this time by the field doubling up on the exit of pit lane, and look at this. The Penske do a 1-2. '78 is dropping to the rear. Understands his car is in no way in a stable enough shape to race. The 22 elects the outside lane. We've already seen that early deep in the pack, that the outside is definitely the line you want to be on corner exit.
I agree, and I'm going to be interested to watch here the 24 car make his way up through the field, and the 31 as well. Both of them right up there fighting for a top 5 position. Now they're all the way back in 14th, 15th.
We mentioned every other week the 1 car is always up there. Now he's in 5th. Let's see if he can get up there. Maybe show his vengeance.
Yeah, Party will have a good car, I believe. He didn't qualify well.
Green flag back in the air.
Restart on
and that outside lane is gone. The top 3 are out of here.
Yeah, clear all 3 are going to get down. We'll see how the 22 drives away here. The 3 going to try to stay with him as long as he can.
Oh, big wreck in the back. 24-9-95.
Wow.
And that's going to be another caution. The 24 and back-to-back incidents. Didn't even get a lap done, but the 3 stuck with the 22.
Yeah, for that time period. I didn't see exactly what happened there. You know the 24's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened there, but I looked back in the pack and the 24 already in 2 incidents for 2 cautions.
Yeah, he's definitely not happy
is,
about that.
Yeah, not a good start for this 24 car.
But it's a long race.
Pit lane will be open this time, and now I wouldn't be surprised to see some people stay out. We haven't even ran a full lap under green.
I agree. It looks like the 95 car might be doing that.
No, no way. He has crash damage.
Oh no, he's starting down in the last second, but there are a lot of cars who did stay out.
The 22, 3, 2, 19, 88, I believe the 20 and the 17 all stayed out.
Yeah, and it seems like it's a hard track to kind of pass that here. Surprisingly, you
yeah,
gotta get your moves set. It's not that it's hard, but you use up a lot of your vehicle passing.
Oh yeah, it takes a good set of tires to get around somebody. That's for
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, so we had 7 people stay out. That means 8 on the pit lane. See?
So it seems like the 95 stayed out because he is admitted to being the calls car right there at the end of that race.
And
caution.
It's going to be race out of pit road. The 121, 3, then... Oh, I'm sorry, 31. Then, I believe we got the 78 and the 42.
Yeah, exciting to see what the 3 can do here on this restart if he can stay with... Oh, it's going to be close.
Oh, the 24, the 9, the 9
technically is a lap down.
Did. Yeah, the 9 will not stay on the lead lap. But I would not worry too much. As long as he avoids the incident, there's almost like... It's so likely we're going to have another yellow.
I agree. Great job by the 24 crew to fix all that damage and make it out like
24 barely squeaked by the commitment cone and the leader. He is coming around full speed. We are going to get 1 to go this time. We're not going to go like that where cars are still speeding around the track. 22 approaches the restart box. This time by the start finish 1 to go.
Yep.
Here comes the 24.
Yep, he's coming. He's there.
Yeah. You got to say tough break for the 9 car so early in the race to go 1 down. But like I said, it's also going to be pretty quick where he gets that lap back as long as he avoids it.
Agreed. But if if we have a long green flag run, there'll be other cars go a lap down. That's not what he wants to see. These guys have already seen 2 cautions. I'm not expecting another one anytime soon. I'm expecting them to go kind of clean for a little bit here, at least 20, 30 laps. I'm going to make a prediction. They're going to end this stage out green the rest of the way. Could
How
be
many
wrong.
laps you got in the stage?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to get 40 to go. And we're going to go 39 laps to go when we go green. The 22 and the 3 on the front row. Green flag in the air and the 3 with a hell of a restart
with the 3. Very even there for both drivers. The 3's going to drive it in here deep. Can he get to the lead?
Yep. The 3, can he get clear? The 22,
he got
pushes
loose.
up. The 22's up out of the
22 got loose as well. Oh, 22 in the wall. 3 got in front of him.
The 3 to the lead.
Wow, the 22's back and forth, trying to stay on to 5th.
Wow. And how the tables have turned. All of a sudden, we have a new race leader.
Second time in this race in 3 restarts that the leader has fallen back multiple positions. That's something that's maybe it's easy to get a good restart here. No, but the 24 was the post hitter.
That's right. You're right.
The 2 car drafting on the 3, trying to avenge his Penske teammate on that restart. See if he can get down.
Yeah,
no.
Let's see.
Oh, 3 slips up. Can the 2 get down there?
Riot.
Great run right there, but Riot getting a little run off. And not as good as the 2. The 2's going to go in here.
And the 2 got a hell of a run. The 3's going to try to stay on the eye, and he'll fall out of the groove. That's going to lose him a lot of momentum. Move the 19 up to the inside of the 3 car, possibly up to second. The 3 fights back.
Yeah, the 19 fighting hard to move up. Glad to see IROC in that position, racing up front. It's where he wants to be. He's been working really hard with his new team and Joe Gibbs, and I really hope he can have a good finish here and prove that to everyone. Oh, trouble! 3 in the wall.
With the 3 hard into the wall. Can he keep it up there?
Oh, the 9 gets collected.
The 9 gets collected. Barely avoids the 42.
Caution is out. My prediction was
on the
wrong.
speedway. The 3 and the 9 car.
Oh, yeah. 19 got into the 3 first, so those, I guess, would be the 2 cars. Wild ride. The 3 went on there. Smacked the wall very hard. 19 dropping back. Definitely not intentional move by him there.
Yeah, it was not intentional. He was just fighting hard. He was going to be up in second if he could clear that, but to no avail. He's going to go in the complete opposite direction of second.
The 9 of Cracker will get his lap back this time.
Oh, yeah, that is correct. He was involved in the accident, but not one of the cars, so he is eligible.
Yeah. And there goes the 9 getting his lap back.
All right. So, again, another quick caution, and now we will have 15 on the lead lap. Who pits, who stays out?
Yeah, I expect everyone to come in here. It's been 2 restarts. I'm not expecting anyone to stay out.
That's
maybe
true.
Someone that pitted
we
earlier.
Actually went a little bit on this one. Does anybody play the track position game, though?
Maybe. You might see 2 tires. No. Maybe Party or something.
Oh,
someone
2 tires. Ooh, I could see Party doing that.
Because he pitted the previous pit stop. He hasn't been able to pull
through this season. Right.
Yeah, he's led a lot of laps, just not the last one.
Yeah.
And that's something that's frustrating him. One.
The 9 has gone by, and I believe is now the race leader.
Yeah, the 9 should be there. Oh, he's stopping now.
Okay. Yeah, the 9 will not be the race leader on the restart because he got the lucky dog. But it looks like he's elected to stay out on this round.
Yeah. Looks like the 20 with some strategies. The 20 going to be the first off.
Yeah, the 20. He was going to be close. Looks like he did.
Just about 20 in the lead. The rookie of Miz has moved into first place. The 2, then the 22.
How about that? This is going to be an interesting research to see a rookie on the front row. The 20. Yep, up over to 22 and the 78 in 4th. The 20 does elect the outside lane. The 17 in 5th. The 1 in 6th. The 21 in 7th.
I don't understand the move to elect the outside lane, but we'll see. Hope it works out for Miz.
What is going on? Drivers appear to be speeding up.
Yeah,
catching up to the 9 car. Oh, the 9 car just pitted. That's why everybody was speeding up. But now the 9 car's in his stall and everybody's sped up a little bit. We might need an extra lap under yellow.
Yeah.
So it looks like we are going to get 1 to go at the start-finish this time.
Yeah. More,
And is the 22 making another stop, or why are we 3 wide up front? Falling back in line.
Yeah.
There he goes.
You get 1 to go here.
I disagree. I do understand. I guess I don't disagree. I guess I understand. But the move to the outside lane, it's been strong, but you've had to be able to nail it.
Yeah.
So the 22 has nailed it, especially when he caught the 2 car snoozing. Oh my God, that was such an advantage.
And it worked for him earlier in the race, but it did not work with Riot. But then again, Riot got a great restart.
Riot was probably in the 2nd or 3rd row where he was able to see what happened on the previous restart. And he probably said to himself when he lined up 2nd, but on the inside, that he was going to be able to stay with the 22.
But now, at the same point, the arch into the corner is a very important thing. So maybe if they can get clear, that's where they want to be and don't want to have to drive into the corner like that.
Yeah, if they can get clear, that's a huge advantage. If they don't get clear, you're SOL. Also, the rookie is the rookie in the 20 on the outside. The 2 who was caught snoozing earlier on the inside. Green flag back in the air. Looks like the 20 does make the outside lane work. Can he get clear into 1?
Looks like he will get clear as he dives down. The 78 has now moved into 3rd.
Up to 3rd.
Oh, trouble 22 apron.
Goes around 17 and the 22. Huge wreck in the back. Car's flipping. The 1 in the air. The 1's still on his side.
Yeah, the 1's moving now. The 95
just landed. I would not believe that's not a caution. That is.
Haven't heard anything yet.
Haven't heard a call yet. The 1 went flipping. The landed on the side. It's 42.
no caution will get called.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
move
78.
has made it
Now
official. The one
looking
car
at
went
third.
flipping and may have ate some catch fence, but it will not result in a caution to repair that catch fence.
Will not. And now we have the 20 holding off the 2 right now, but the 2 with a
here
great
comes the
run
2,
right here.
huge run to the center of the corner. Can he get to the quarter panel? Oh, that is ever so close. Riding on board the 2.
20 gets
he's
down.
not trying to wreck
him.
He's just trying to get him up off the preferred line, out of the groove, to try to get any advantage he can, because you can see how strong he is in the corner. He's not trying to wreck him. He knows he's a rookie.
little push into the corner there.
Yeah.
That'll move him up. The 20 can nail this exit if he's got the speed. Oh, trouble!
That makes contact with the 2. Can he stay on the track? He will. That was sketchy.
Now the 2 drives in really deep.
Lane. Yeah, the 2 had a shallow entry. The 2 will get the advantage, though, because the 20 gave him room.
Yeah, the 2 drove in there saying, you know what, you hit me, I'm not going to hit you, but I'm definitely going to squeeze you up against the wall. That's what he did, and now he moves in the lead.
I disagree. I don't think he had any other choice. He was just trying to, you know, not hit him on corner entry. He took a shallow entry.
Yeah. And the 21 of Ernie is now in third, someone we don't see up front much.
Wow. Yeah, we don't see that one up front.
Fast
so this is,
there.
Yeah, pleasant surprise.
But then again, half the field's taken out. And Jay Wood was moved up to 4th.
But nice to put rain on his parade.
Jay Wood has now moved up to 4th. This is where he want to be, especially with really the 2 being the only all-race competitive cars out of those guys. And he's losing. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the 20 right back. I'm proud to announce Jay Wood was not involved in that most recent accident.
Yeah,
he was
shockingly.
not involved in an accident.
He's been a magnet to him all day. The 24 looking under the 20 here.
Yeah, move the 21 up to 2nd. The 24 looking for 3rd on the inside of the 20. The 20 up out of the groove.
Gets it no problem. Right behind him, the 31, after being his incident earlier, has moved back up to 5th. And then the 78 behind him. And now the 24's got his sights on the lead. Wouldn't it be something if he ended up winning this stage? As you see in front of them, the guys from that previous non-caution called, they are in danger of going a lap down.
Oh,
I mean, you can see them
most
up
likely
there.
will. They've got damage. The one was on his side. They're gonna go a lap down pretty soon if they don't get a yellow here.
Especially as we're gonna get the 21 laps to go this time by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming close to the end of the stage. Well, now this is a short track. This is a fast track. Depends how many cars go a lap down and how many are able to hold them off. Looks like the 17 will go a lap down if there's no caution at the end of the stage. But will the car in front of him, which I believe is the 1 car, be able to stay out in front of the leaders and maybe everybody still stays on the lead lap?
It's dependent on the damage and how hard the leaders are battling. Because the 24 is coming, but he can't get around the 21 right now. Oh, and the 17 just moving down.
The pit road and into the grass. Just trying to make the commitment line on pit entry. Decides it's better to just pit, try to fix the damage now, than to risk getting into an accident with the leader.
The 24 inside the 21. 21 gets loose. 24, another effortless pass when he gets to that inside line.
Wow.
And now he's lined up, has Trans in his sights. Here, Kitty is going through his mind.
Can't see a thing.
Yeah, we can see the field right here. Right in 31, you can see the racing right there.
Oh, the 21 into the wall. That's going to drop him back a little bit. The 95 is the car now in danger of going 1 down.
And you see he's got damage. In front of him is that 1 car. But coming to 17 to go, I believe, or actually at 17 now.
That 1 car might be able to stay on the lead.
It just depends how much damage he has.
If the 95 fights this too hard, which I don't know how he's going to let him by.
Yeah,
so now this 2 has a clear sight on the 1 car. How hard does the 2 car push, knowing that if he laps the 1 car, he's going to keep at least 1 person 1 down?
I'm curious if these guys have to come to pit road or not, because these guys, when they pull off, they're coming to the pits. So it seems as if they will have to be coming to pit road. Now it depends, do these guys fix damage on pit road? I would assume not, because they'd be in danger of going live downs. Or riding with the 78 here as he looks under the 20.
I don't know. Now that I'm looking at this, if this 1 car has to pit, yes, you can just take fuel and maybe right side tires and get your pit stop doesn't withstand the lead lap, but at what cost will your left side tires also be like aged and damaged?
Yeah. I agree. As we now see the 31 staying behind the 78, trying to reel him in. 20,
Yeah,
maybe that tire decision. He definitely made 2 tire, maybe no tires to get out front. He's falling back now. Don't know if he just doesn't have setup right or those tires are giving away before everyone else.
Oh, the 20 just had a fast pit crew in the last pit stop. We're getting a report from the pits. He took 4.
Allegedly. The 24 now got the 2 in sights. The 2 going to make his move right there. He goes around the 1. The 1 lap down.
Not necessarily trying to make it look easy, but that car is so damaged.
Now here is something exciting. Look who the leader is. It's the Trans. The guy in number 2. Or number 2. The 22 car is in danger of going a lap down.
Does he lap him?
Oh, he's definitely lapping him. He wants to win the stage. The question is, the 22 is a lap down going into next stage. How much does that affect him? I mean, he's obviously been the fastest car today. Had that incident. Is he, that changes the game.
He laps the 22, but let's say he doesn't lap the next guy to keep his teammate to get the lucky dog.
It's too risky with J Wood right there behind him, and with pit stops coming up, who really knows what'll happen.
But I don't see another car in front of him.
Yeah, but that's not his concern right now, because look at this.
That is not his concern.
That one car is right behind the 22.
Oh, that is also a fair point. The damaged race cars going at is going to be fun to watch.
Especially coming to the end
These guys have to pit.
The 78 onto pit lane. There's been on pit lane.
Oh, boy.
19
on the pit lane now,
42.
along with the...
the one into the wall.
42 in the pit lane, the one into the wall, now working his way to pit lane now. Oh, and he's going to slide back up on the track. He's going to keep going. He knows that's a penalty if he pits.
Oh, the 20 missed pit road.
Oh, no.
That's got to be killer. He's got to make his way back around.
But with how many problems everybody else has had, I don't know if he's going to lose a lap. Much less lose.
No, he should be straight for sure. Maybe the one wasn't wanting to come into pit road. Maybe he just had an issue there because he's now staying out.
It's something to think of. It's food for thought. Dude, these guys have to pit. Are they saving? I doubt they're saving with how hard they're driving, but
yeah,
you got to think everybody else is pit.
Well, maybe that's why they had been falling back. They were saving the whole time.
Yeah, now they're able to go all out, but at what cost are these tires at?
Yeah.
These tires have got to be screaming for mercy.
Oh!
Get me some pressure.
21 came up right in front of the 31 there. Coming off the pit road.
That 31 is not going to be happy. 21 lets the 31 by.
21 coming back into pit road. Back on board with the 2 here. The 24 now into pit road. That'll be a big race, seeing where the 2 lines up compared to
where
the 24.
does the 24 come out? And how many laps? How many laps to go?
Now the 2 comes into pit road. Okay, maybe the 24 passed. I don't know. At these short tracks, it's hard to keep up with who the leader is.
Well, you say that, yes, but also, I think the 24 just pitted a lap earlier than the 2 car. Maybe he's trying to get fresh rubbers.
So the 2 car was half a lap ahead of the 24?
No, but the 24, wasn't he on pit road, and then the next lap the 2 pitted?
I mean, the 2 is coming in, and the 24
here comes the 24 off of pit road, and the 2's coming in.
He's at the middle of pit road.
That's a good 20 seconds. The 24 is off of pit road now. The 2's in his pit stall.
Okay, I don't know.
This is going to be a race off of pit road.
Yeah, the 24 with a great run here. It's
31.
They don't show us where everyone is on here.
Yeah. That would solve a lot of it. Here comes the 2 off of pit lane. The 1 is going to unlap himself. Where is he? The 2 might come out in front of the 1. And the 31.
Oh, the 24 spinning.
The 24
right.
goes around on the back stretch and on his side.
Wow, no one touched him. Oh.
We got a caution on the speedway. And that was, I believe, later on the straightaway, the 78 involved with the 42 and others. Looks like there was a second incident as a result from Jaywood. I don't. Maybe the 24 caused the reaction, but the 24, unless the 24 made contact with the 20 initially. So, who is the leader? The 3 is the leader over the 22. This stage is going to end under the caution and the 3 car. You get it at the stage. He will get his lap back at the stage. The 3 and the 22. Alright. So this stage will end under the caution. The 3 is your race leader over the 22. Oh my god, I have no idea where the 31 is. Are you telling me all these cars between the 24 and the 31 are a lap down? Good lord. Oh, that...
Stage is officially over. Riot will win that stage.
Yep, over the 22. And look at how many cars are a lap down. What an inopportune time for a caution to come out.
Agreed.
How many cars are going to get trapped a lap down? The 31 was second over the 2 and the 1. So, if you're just as confused as us in the booth, do not worry. I don't know if anybody knows exactly what the order is other than the first 2.
I know from 6th to 15th is Nas Crazy, Ernie, Cracker, Spooby, Party, Miz, Jaywood, Bombs Away, and Hump.
We're going to have a manual caution. The 3 is your leader over the 30. The 3 is the leader over... So we're...
A lot of confusion right now. Some guys weren't supposed to go.
Yeah, nobody was supposed to go, but drivers started to accelerate when they regained control.
A lot of confusion going on right now.
Alright, and we have drivers taking out their frustration on the tower for rules.
Yeah, a lot of frustration, a lot of confusion. It looks like we're going to pit again.
Continue to work the
Long caution
here at
right
Dover.
here.
95's made his way to pit lane. The 3 and the 31 are your two leaders. The 22 and the 2 are in row 2.
There's a 19. There's the 19 giving his lap back.
19 is now on the correct lap. The 88 is in 5th. Or is the 88 a lap
just
down?
kind of riding right now.
I thought the 1 was on the lead lap, but I assume that's not the case now.
Yeah. A lot of confusion, but it looks like we're finally going to get back to racing here.
We're going to get the 1 to go this time at the start-finish. There it is.
It looks like some guys took a wave around, but we're finally going to get green this time.
Yeah, drivers took wave arounds. Drivers are getting into the correct spots. We are going green this time. Bye.
Yeah,
looks
they're
like
still
the
trying to
31
get
is gonna
lined out
lead
in the
them
back,
to
but they're going to
green.
go regardless. Green
flag
flag.
back
Wow,
in the
31, great restart there.
31, what a restart. The 22 was snoozing.
The
but
3 didn't
was
go
not.
either. The 3 was the leader originally, I believe. He did not get going. And now
I
he's
thought
got
it
to
was
reel
the
in his
3,
teammate.
but on the way that restart went, looks like the 3 was not the leader. Or maybe
All
the 3 was
problems
letting
are
him in.
fixed by going full speed, and these guys are finally back green after at least a 10-minute caution there. And now they're all ready to race. I expect some aggressive driving here and some frustration. Frustrated drivers are going to try to make their move.
I'm sure the aggression is going to be shown from the caution. The patience that everybody lost under the caution is going to be shown. And it's going to be a wild
And we
run.
only have 5 cars on the lead lap because of that whole fiasco right there.
Yeah, the caution came out at such a bad time for the rest of the field. Nobody was even able to get their lap back. The tower was trying to get it all sorted out, and people were not willing to work with the tower.
Two looking under the 3. 22 looking below the 2.
Yeah, the 3 and the 2 are now side by side.
Oh, 3 a little touch of the wall. Can the 2 clear him here?
He's going to clear the 3.
But now the 22 looking under the 2. 22 can get off the corner. 3, great run. Great view here of both drivers on the outside. Or the 3's just on the outside.
The 3 was able to stay side by side with the 22. The 3...
Yeah, 22 is going to clear him here. 3's just going to kind of diamond that spot there.
There we go. It looks like at least the certain top 4 are the top 4 in the pack physically.
That's the top 4. Technically, IROC is in 6th. He's the 5th car in position on track, but he's in 6th position. Ernie, that green 21 car, is your 5th place car at the moment. And everyone else is just a lap down, kind of riding. I mean, they're racing a race within a race right now to get back on the lead lap.
They have to race each other to the 6th position to get their lap back.
I've never seen that in this league.
And hope that they are not the ones in the caution.
And now the leaders have got to do some strategy too, because if one of them can choose to stay out, that eliminates the wave around there. So now it's a race between 5 people. You're excluding the green or the wave around. But as we've seen last time, the car that's supposed to get the wave run can be involved in the caution and not get that lap back. That was part of the confusion there. The 78 loose right in front of the 20 gets down, no problems.
Yep, that is a rule in even real NASCAR. If the wave around is involved in the accident, they are not allowed to get a lap back.
Yeah, the green flag car and wave around as well. Sharp looking car, shop. The 22 looking under the 31. 2 has made his move to the lead. The 22 now looking to get that back.
That last caution, but at the moment it appears the 19 is in the optimal position to get a lap back, provided a caution falls his way.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe the beneficiary was, if anyone, maybe the 22 and 21, because the 22 is able to stay on the lead lap due to all of that.
Yeah.
And the 21, the 21 hasn't been that
what's
fast.
Crazy? The 24 we thought was on the lead lap may have gotten caught a lap down.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Jaywood, but he is a lap down. Right now, he's second in position to take that.
Oh, that is correct.
Oh, yeah,
the 24
no, he was the caution, and him in the 78.
That makes sense.
Or the 20, not the 78. Duh, my bad.
The 24 wasn't a lead lap, but I think the 3 stayed out on at the end of the stage, which meant that the 24 was either close to being lapped or already lapped, and then the caution came out, which kept the 24 a lap down.
You see the 88 of Nas working on the 19, who holds that position right now. No, Party holds that position.
The battle for the free pass.
No, wait, is it? Yeah, that's the battle for the free pass. I'm sorry. All these cars kind of looking the same right now. No, okay. Party's gaining on that, but yeah, Nas and IROC are is that battle right now for the lucky dog.
You gotta imagine. I mean, 9 cars battling for one spot on the racetrack that isn't the race lead.
Exactly.
Is really odd.
They're having their own race. 88 underneath the 19. They make cut.
Yep. Can he get there? Being aggressive as you should be, trying to get the lap
88
back to the 19
into the inside. Wow.
88. Oh, the 88 hard into the wall.
One on the inside.
And looks like the 88 will continue just fine by himself. Well, I wouldn't say just fine. That car looks destroyed. But it looks like only the 88 was involved. And that would have been another terrible time for a caution, because the cause cars would have been the 19 and the 88, which were both the drivers battling for the beneficiary, which means there would be no beneficiary. And then the other 7 drivers waiting for a lap back would be mad.
Yeah. But now the battle, we got a good battle here. Teammates at 33 trying to get around the 31.
Let's also make it clear the 42 and the 17 have retired from the race.
Okay, possibly due to connection issues, engines. Yeah, of course. The 19 now got a pretty big gap over the 1 car for that position.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find the 1 car here.
I don't know how much the 1 was affected. You think the 1 would gain on the 19 after that incident?
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah. And we go back up front. We look at the 4 cars for sure on the lead lap, which we have the Penske duo and the RCR duo.
Yeah.
4 very fast drivers. But also, only really the 22 and the 2 were the drivers we consider front runners, maybe the 3. The 31 is a pleasant surprise up here, at least for today's race. Well, you remember
he was up there earlier, and then him and Jaywood got together. He got a good finish last week. Remember, that's when we found out that RCR and Penske are affiliated teams, and they work together at the end there
blows my mind
to get that
with
finish.
Different manufacturers working together. But if it floats and it works, I guess don't knock it.
Agreed. He went up there, got that finish of 3rd, said he was looking forward to the next couple of races. I expect him to do pretty good tonight.
Yeah, so that's news to me that the Penske duo, which run Fords, and the RCR duo, which runs Chevrolets, are affiliates, which means that the top 4, and I don't know if the 21 is considered part of the Penske team, because it is a Penske affiliated car, theoretically.
I am not sure. I've heard rumors that they are not very affiliated with each other, and you can kind of see it on the track. You know, the 2 and the 22 are much more competitive than the 21. 21 holds his own. He's on the lead
That
lap,
is-
for goodness sake. But they're 1 and 2 right now, and he is in 5th.
Yes.
But he's losing, he's losing time to lap cars
Yeah.
right now.
That's a fair point. I wasn't necessarily saying they were affiliated as far as on-track performance, but maybe off the track. But at least the top 4 being affiliated and pretty much going to dominate at least the second stage of this race.
Yeah, I mean, they're affiliated. They've got a plan going right now. I guarantee it. That's where they want to be.
Well, was their plan all-out world domination? Because at the moment, that inopportune caution is playing right into their hands. They have a 4 out of 5 chance to win this race.
Yeah, at the moment, but we will get some more cars.
Oh, I'm sure
the lead
we are
lap.
not done with caution. We're guaranteed one more
not.
caution at the stage.
Trust me, there'll be more than that.
There will be more than that, but we are guaranteed one more.
Yeah, and everyone's just kind of split up right now.
The 2 and the 22, they're kind of riding. You see the 22 maybe faster than the 2, but he's also not fighting hard. Drivers are making their way to pit lane.
Yeah, with about 31, about coming to 30 laps to go.
And the
this
78
time.
make their way to the pit lane. And the 95.
Yeah, a lot of cars coming to pits trying to get those adjustments going for them.
Yeah, because other than hoping and praying a caution falls their way, and now a caution would hurt them because now theoretically they're 2 down. They're hoping for some luck to go their way. This is not gonna be a good race in terms of lead lap cars unless we get a lot of cautions or cautions falling somehow the way of 9 lap down cars.
Yeah,
which is possible. Just not very likely.
No, not very, but it could easily happen. And wave rounds are a big possibility too.
Yep,
Just who
the
is
22
risking
is
to
making his
take
way to
that?
pit lane now. And the 2. They both let off. The 22 let off a little bit earlier so that they can both make it to pit lane safely. Along here comes the 3 car. I would assume the 31 will make it to pit lane as well. I don't see the 31. I do not. Maybe the 31 pitted earlier. Unless he got lost on his way to pit lane, the 31 is not there.
No. No, 31 making another lap.
Well,
Yeah, a
maybe the
lap,
31
more than
pitted.
that.
Here come the drivers to pit lane. I believe the 31 took the lead, question mark? Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
there
this
really is no
rough
telling with no
time and scoring.
scoreboard on here, but
Yeah, this is rough on scoring. Here comes the 2. He will lead the 22 out of pit lane. And the 3 looks to follow suit, but
yeah.
other than that, that is all we got. The 31 is now... It looks like the 31 did pit early because now the 31's up running with the 3 car, passing the 3 car.
Yeah.
So I think the 31 is in 3rd.
Run around the field here, too.
So
Kind of pulled away from the 22.
we're maintaining our leaders. Yeah. And I think that's just the way they exited pit lane. The 2 maybe just got up through the gears a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
The 88 is now into the inside wall in the French stretch. Reports that he may be getting the black flag with the orange circle, which is fix your car. You're not allowed to run in the event unless you fix your car.
A lot of these guys kind of just riding right now.
There's not much they can do. There really is no goal other than 6th position. And that sounds terrible to say when your race goal was 6th position for 2/3 of the race, but that's the truth.
Let's see here. Ernie is
Looks like-
coming out of turn 4. The 2 and the 22 are coming out. Yeah, or he was coming out turn 2. They're coming out turn 4 now.
Yeah.
Not much of a chance of him going a lap down in the stage. I thought that would maybe
In
make
the
some things
stage.
interesting.
Now stage 3 is longer, and
Yeah,
anything
but I
can
was gonna say
happen
if he goes the lap
after a
down
restart.
now, there's only gonna be one person that can make it to lap 5. Yeah, lap 5, or to 5th position. And so then
Not
they're really
fine.
in the same position again
Yeah.
for the remainder of the race.
So I'm assuming when the field gets bunched up after the stage yellow, it is going to be a hectic third stage, quote unquote, just trying to get drivers onto the lead lap.
Yeah, I agree. The leaders are coming to
The
21 to go this time.
22
makes it
caught
look
up
easily.
quick. He caught up quick. I mean,
Yeah,
there was
he
a
did.
huge gap.
You see it all on the onboard there. Maybe the 2 saving a little fuel.
Possibly. And I mean, if the 2 gets another lucky, like if there's another lucky caution at the end of the stage, and the 2 may be in the catbird seat.
Yeah. Right along with the 19.
And you never
here.
know. Again, heavy reports not the 88 may be getting that black flag and orange dot.
Yeah, it's dropping oil all over the track.
Yeah, that's gonna need to get repaired.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a hazard for drivers. So I'd wish to say that the 9 car is in
Sharp.
6th position, but I think that 9 car is more likely 2 laps down. I hate to say that, but I think that
Yeah.
sounds a little bit.
From what I
more.
know right now, 7th is iRock, 8th is Party, 9th is Spooby, Jay Wood in 10th, and Miz in 11th. Those are the positions I know right now.
That may be the 88 of Nas that was holding the lead, the position to get a lap back. I cannot confirm that. Oh well, the 9 now. Okay, well the 9 was in 6th position, but now made a pit stop, moved the 19 back into the position that holds the lead lap.
The 21 just got knocked down into the wall.
Apron,
That was because of the 88's lag or oil problem, I believe. No, I haven't heard anything yet.
Now a heavy hazard
88
for,
coming down.
for these drivers. Here comes the 88 back to the pit lane. The 22 was out of here.
Now,
is out
what
of here.
does that mean?
In his own zip code.
Okay, so we have a great view. Actually, this is great. I love this. This is what makes me happy in life. Okay, so right behind the 78 is the 21. They're exiting turn 2. The 22 is entering turn 1 with about 14 laps to go in this stage. I don't know how much damage Ernie got from that, but if Ernie goes a lap down, dude, that now makes it where there is going to be a battle for 5th. Well, someone will get the green flag, excluding, you know, what happened last time. So we would be in the same position of last time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be rough. We're keeping our fingers crossed that hopefully somebody gets some luck to go their way and gets a lap back, make this race a little bit more in the direction of entertaining people. But it's racing. Things happen. Cautions get called at inopportune times for some drivers and very opportune times for others.
I don't see much damage on that 21 car. I don't
think it's going to be enough to send him a lap down.
Yeah, he should be fine.
The 19 almost under 0 attack for that 6th position.
Yeah.
Other maybe the 1 car you can see way in the background. And I say way in the background, that's about half a straightaway behind him. But
yeah, 19 has a pretty sporty car today.
Oh, the 21 to the inside wall on the front straightaway.
Wow.
And the going gets rougher for the 21 car.
Yeah, especially now with about 11 coming to 10 laps to go. He's coming to pit road.
Here comes the pit lane. But
he
now
coming
due to leaders at the pit.
I'm assuming they do. I don't know for sure.
This may be for damage also. It may be too rough for him to drive.
Yeah, and you see right now the 2 is going around the 21.
Oh, the 2 is back out in front of the 22.
Way ahead. The 21 and 22, or the 2 and 22 might have been saving fuel.
88 is now parked in the restart box.
Wow.
And this 88 may get the black flag with the white cross. This may not be a good race for him. But wasn't the 22 an entire football field ahead of the 2 car?
That's what I was saying. Maybe the 2 had been saving because now the 2's going, pretty decent ways ahead of the 22.
Maybe they're saving, but the 2 saved at the beginning of the run, and the 22 saving now at the end of the run.
Yep.
Because remember, the original position was the 2 had a decent lead over the 22 on the exit of pit lane. Oh, crash on the backstretch, 24 and the 78. And a caution on the speedway, and there is 4 cars on the lead lap.
Wow.
And that is the 2, 20. Oh, the 2's on the apron. Is the 2 your race leader? Did
Don't
the
know
2
what
get
happened to the
involved
2
in that
there.
crash?
No, something else must have happened.
But at the moment, the race leader's the 22, and somebody went by the leader. I don't know who that was. Oh. Okay.
The 19
All right,
will.
So, yeah, looks like the 19 will be the beneficiary. Finally, it took almost the entire stage. And then some, but the 19 will get that long-awaited lap back. There he goes. So, how many people pitted prior to this caution camp coming out that were a lap down? The pit lane will be open this time. Do drivers take a wave around here? Oh, the 22 is staying out. There's no wave around.
No wave around for anyone.
No wave arounds. The 2 is the only lead lap car that pits.
Yeah.
The top 3 stayed out. Well, I guess 2nd through 4th stayed out.
Maybe he's coming to repair some of that damage he had from when he was in the inside.
Oh yeah, he did get damage there. Wow, that's interesting.
But now he might be in the catbird seat with about 4 laps to go. He's only got 4
the
cars to
21
pass.
also stayed out.
Yeah, so he'll have 4 cars to pass.
Yeah, he'll have 4 cars to pass, but fresh tires. The 19 is coming out of pit lane, but he will have to restart the tail end of the field for getting a lap back.
Oh, this is genius! This is genius because the 2 is pitting with about 5 laps here. So if the 2, what'll happen here? The 2 can stay out here. That prevents a wave around on this next caution for everybody. It's genius. It keeps everyone
Oh
down.
my god! The teammates coordinated this! Oh my god! They're gonna keep the field a lap down. The 21, I believe, made a pit stop as well. But, yeah, the 2 is going to restart in the physical 4th position.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but if that does...
well, I think it can happen. I think that is smart. But
yeah, I mean,
I didn't realize until you said it, but that is very smart.
That'd keep the whole field a lap down, less people to race.
Yeah, we're getting 1 to go this time. and we're going to have a few laps left in the stage. So those tires are going to be relatively fresh at the end of the stage. Provided the 2 doesn't get in a crash or get damage, and is able to stay out during the stage caution, only one car will get a lap back on the stage yellow.
We're going to... There's going to be one lap to go on this restart. Just one lap.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a one-lap shootout.
Yeah, one-lap shootout here. So, obviously, there's going to be another person get put on the lead lap.
The 22 is your race leader over to 31 on the inside. In row 2, it's a 3 and the 2 car. The 2 has fresh tires. So, the 2 could theoretically go for this race win. Green flag back in the air. Or, I'm sorry, the stage win. And everybody went... That was on the lead lap.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. The 31 looking to clear the 22. The 22 up out of the groove. The 22 looking for the crossover.
Right now, great view
of all
this.
This perfectly. He's going to drive it into 3. The 31's up on the outside. The 22. Oh, there goes the 2 on the apron. The 22 back out in front. It looks like the 22 is going to win the stage.
Yeah,
barely
the 22
over 31.
barely got it. Great finish there.
Did he actually get it?
I believe so.
Man, that was close. That was a close finish. And I think the 2 car did something smart there. He got knocked to the apron. He just slowed it down. He knows theoretically he's going to be the race leader. So instead of taking a chance at crashing the car, he just slowed it down.
Yeah, Corey won that stage, followed by Rotod, Riot, Trans, IROC, Party, Bombs, Miz, Jaywood, and Spoob is your top 10 right there. And from what I'm seeing,
on the lead lap?
I'm not seeing that the 2 car is pitting yet. I'm not seeing that he's pitting.
Oh my God!
So far, they've all pitted except that's the move. They're gonna keep.
Wow.
Did they do it or no? No, the 2 pitted.
Oh, the 2 pitted? Wow.
So the waiting room was accepted there. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was kind of hoping they would. That'd be some conspiracy stuff. It'd be pretty
that would have been something to write about.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they've just restarted. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about that possibility. But they're restarted, and they are going wild right here. Everyone's on the lead lap.
22 looking to clear to 31. 31 still on the outside.
A new red light trouble on the backstretch. Wow.
Into the wall. Front stretch.
The 95's around.
Looks like everybody else gets away from that mostly unscathed.
Problems with the 20 car there. And the 3 is now following the 22, trying to get back on the lead. Or, I don't know. I'm so used to everyone being a lap down. Trying to get that lead back.
Everybody's on the lead lap at this point. Well, most of the field.
Yeah.
I believe a couple of drivers are not, from being 2 down.
Yeah, these guys come into 75 laps to go this time.
Yeah, I mean, man,
basically another
I don't
stage
know.
And a half.
Yeah, I don't know if they coordinated that at that point then, but man, if they would have gone through with that plan, do you know, like, that is like team orders, but it is team orders that worked.
Yeah. If they would have went through with it, it would have definitely, I don't know. It would have been exciting to see, for sure.
Yeah, that's almost disappointing that we're not able to write about. But now we have everybody on the lead lap. Now drivers are going to be going at it from all positions. The top 4 remain the same from the last stage. The 19 is now the 5th physical car and the 5th car on the lap.
Yeah, behind him, Jaywood in 6.
Car. It took him a while. I mean, he was a lap down for the 2nd stage, but he's up here and he's ready to go. He's in the 6th position.
Yeah, you can never count Jaywood out. Jaywood's a very competitive guy. You know he works on these cars very hard to have the best setup, and he qualified the pole. He's got a good chance of working his way up. But you know,
most definitely, no way he doesn't have a fast car enough to get up there. But it's not gonna be easy for him.
No, not at all.
Does he? I don't know, what position does he need to be in? Because he's in 6th now. But like, let's say he gets a restart, it's gonna be tough. Any position he restarts from, unless something happens where, like earlier, the entire outside lane got going, except the inside did not.
Yeah, and that's something that can happen.
He has 5 very tough cars to pass in front of him. And I gotta also give some kudos to this 21 car. We knocked him a lot in the second stage, but he's up there in 7th. He's maintaining his spot pretty well. Oh, the 21's the one. Oh, the 21 did pit. The 21 did pit. That's right.
Dang. So the 21 flip-flopped everyone else now. So now he's in their position.
Yeah, the 21 now knows how it felt like last stage. Everybody else is feeling freedom to go and actually race this stage. The 3 onto the apron does not go to pit lane. I believe he wouldn't have been able to make it.
Oh, Spoog ran into the cone right there.
But the 3 now suddenly drops out of the lead battle.
Wow, 3 down on the apron again.
That's not good news. Is the 95 the race leader, or did the 95 pit?
No, there's no way. He crashed right there in the end. Got tangled with the 20 car.
That's right. The 95 did crash in the front stretch.
He's a lap down now.
95 is now 1 lap down.
Good lord.
It's funny because we're able to hear what the drivers say, and they're able to hear what we say. And as I said, I questioned whether the 95 was actually leading, and I heard a few drivers just say, "Hell no."
Yeah, after Bristol, doesn't have many friends in the garage area, but he has their
I don't
respect.
think he has many friends today either, just based on today.
Yeah. You gotta respect it. A guy doing what it takes to finish second. I like it. But right now we got a big battle. The 2 and the 31.
Not for the race lead.
For second. 2 and the 31.
The 22 is
Teammates are going hard at it. Remember, they worked together, would not allow the 78 to compete for that win last week at Talladega. And, you know, I questioned them in the post-race. They said it was teamwork. That's what you got to do. So see how aggressive they get with each other.
You look at the situation from this RCR Penske Super Team. The 3, unfortunately, fell out of the lead battle, but they still control the top 3 spots. As the Penske duo leading, well, the 22 is out of here in his own zip code, but the 2 and the 31 are doing battle. The 24 is going to be the only one at the moment who can rival this Penske RCR Super Team.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, the 3 has gotten around the 1 again. He's trying to work his way back up to some positions.
Yeah, really weird what happened to the 3 car. All of a sudden, we caught him on the apron, and then on the apron again. Maybe he was just trying to get back up to speed and wasn't fully up to speed. And
21 car back on pit road here.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, he had a really good run going.
Yeah, had almost a guaranteed top 5 finish. Yeah, back up front, the 22 needs his own state borders out here. No one around him.
No. I think he's already to next week.
Yeah, he's already practicing.
Yeah.
Clear track in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, Corey is a mastermind at setting these cars up. Before Talladega, where he finished second, pushing his teammate to the lead, he had won 4 races in a row. Okay? And
4 in a row. I mean...
Yeah. So of the last 6, assuming he wins this one, which probably will, that'd be an average finish of like 1.2. Less than 2, dude.
Well, actually, it'd be 1.16.
Yeah, 1.16 in 6 races. Are you kidding me? I mean, he's got... Oh, he smacks the wall there. Wow, I jinxed him.
Wow, what a commentator jinx. But he'll keep the race lead. He had such a big lead.
Yeah, now the leaders are within 5 seconds of him.
Come across the state border. Because, like you said, he's on the next week. Or so he was.
Yeah, he had fallen asleep up there. Took a little bit of a nap, and it caught up to him.
Yeah, almost like the tortoise and the hare, you know?
But yeah, what I'm saying is the 22 sets his car up better than anyone else. And it might be that he is a heck of a driver. But every week the 22 is a car in every series you're going to have to compete with. And he's dominating. And you can say, well, it's just the setups. But he's the same in Xfinity and trucks without the setups as well. He's just, I mean, I think he's the best driver in the league right now.
He knows what he's doing.
Area code.
We said he was on the next week, but that's not far out of the question. Because this man comes every week prepared more than almost any other driver here. The 24, you could say, is probably the second most prepared. And
yeah, well,
it's
like,
tough.
I mean, if you did a poll, who's the best road course driver, it would be Corey. If you did a poll, who's the best at saving fuel, it's Corey. Corey knows this racing inside and out, and he's going to do what he's got to do to win. And in the last 6 weeks, he's done that because he could have beat his teammate last week, but he said he wanted to help his teammate get that first win. So, you know. And that's Talladega, but, you know, we're going to catch up here.
Talladega, you know, it's a track where, you know, it's, you know, acceptable to help teammates, and you almost expect your teammates to help you out. They got the 22 up out of the groove. If we continue to talk about him, the 2 car is looking for that race lead. But yeah, if you're going to want to beat him, you're going to want to start maybe 4 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't know what he does, but he does something right.
3 car right there. 78's on pit road.
Several cars on the pit lane. I'm assuming we are approaching our second or this would be second to last round of pit stops.
Yeah, second to
Maybe
last.
third.
These guys could stretch it. Could stretch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. This may be a fuel mileage ending.
Yeah, who does that beneficiary benefit?
22.
The 22.
But teammates do battle, but they don't really do battle. They just kind of sit there and follow each other around the racetrack. They respect each other so much. Here comes the 22 to pit lane, followed by the 2. It's almost like this is planned before they even enter the race. We're going to pit on this lap, and this lap.
The 3 got into the wall there trying to catch up with everyone else. He's going to get on. Great interest to pit lane by the 3.
Here comes the 31. Yeah, then the 3,
19
he's going to be a little
lane.
bit farther behind, but he'll make it to pit road in the same.
21 and 24 still on the track. At the moment, 7th is Jay Wood, 7th is Party, 8th is Miz, 9th Spoob, 10th Ernie, and 11th Bombs. Wow. You hear these guys really racing hard.
If the 2 is going to come out in front of the 22 yet again, and now you can see the 24 is coming for full head of steam. This 24 might have something to say because he did pit earlier than these guys, and if he continues to do that, this 24 might be in the catbird seat. Here comes the 24. He's going to be up alongside the 22, and he's going to be in between the 22 and the 24, provided he gets clear, which is not going to be the case unless he gets a run out of the corner. And here we go. We talk about these 2 every week, and here they are going at it at one of the probably the most important moment in the race. You have to make sure you're getting the most on your set of tires before they give out on you, and then you got to time your pit stop to give you the best advantage on the rest of the field.
So the 22 playing a little defense here. The 2, this is what he wants to see. Yeah. Can the 24 stay with the 22? This is something important that we talked about earlier. That the 24 seemed like he had a fast car, couldn't get to the front at all.
We know these 2 are fast, but now who's faster?
Oh, yeah.
Who's the better driver? Who can do what on their set of tires? The 22 has fresher tires, but are they up to temperature yet? At this point, they'd be up to temperature. But
yeah.
A couple laps ago when he was off a pit lane.
There they are passing the 3.
Yeah, the 3's coming out of pit lane. 21. Not in position, but in the picture, like we said in the second stage, had a shot at a almost guaranteed top 5. Wasn't able to live through the end of the second stage to say that.
Yeah, it looks like 22's kind of starting to get away from the 24 slowly
I think that's just
but
the
steadily.
fresher tires kicking in.
Yeah, gots to be.
I mean, he pitted, God, like 4 or 5 laps after the 24 did. And the 24, that helped him on the short run because he was able to close in. I mean, he went from 4th. He was 5th at one point in the stage. I went up from 4th to 3rd, battling for 2nd. So, 24, look for that 24 to do that again.
Yeah.
This may be what we see at the end of next cycle, where we see the 24 pulling some pit strategy, coming in a few laps earlier.
I'm not positive, but based on an estimate, if you're pitting earlier, you may have to guarantee yourself coming in extra time. I think
so you gotta balance that. You're right.
Yeah,
or
I don't think necessarily speed, but
fuel.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to save, and pitting earlier makes that harder on you. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right, but I think these guys are getting about 25 laps, and
that's
around
about
the time
2 pit stops this stage.
Yeah, and if he pitted a little earlier, that's really pushing it.
Yeah, it's
because right now these guys are, these guys are coming to 42 laps to go right there. Watching the track.
So the 2 car is now catching up to some lap traffic, up to the 95. Lapped them early in the stage. I assume this is him going back to 1 or 2 down now.
The corner right there. That is wild. Just such, they all entering around the same spot. You see where the track really drops down right there. There's a big gap to the field.
There's so many cars in that pack.
There's a 2.
Watch this. It's 22. See how long it takes to get around this 95, and does this help the 24?
95, not going to be too much of a battle there.
Yeah, but he's not going to let him go easy. There he goes.
Yeah, now see how the 24 gets around him.
Yeah. Oh, the 22 is going to wall right for the 95. Trouble. This is going to let the 24 go right on to 2nd. No crash. But wow. How the tables have turned.
Yeah.
We know these guys are fast. It is hella hard to get around these guys.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to race here. And, it's like I said earlier. Someone is going to smack the wall on an exit and maybe cause a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, there's about 5 seconds between every car right now, so it didn't cause too much of an issue there with him smacking
it. It did not cause that much of an issue, but that 95 probably did see his life flash before his eyes.
Yeah.
They're Toyotas. I don't see him out here dominating races. I see a 22 and a 24 every week. That's a Ford and a Chevy.
Yeah, good battle here between the 19, 20, and the 78. Yawn. 78 inside of the 20. 20 on the outside trying to hold him off. Great exit by the 20 there. 19 looking at this in his rear view, really enjoying that.
Yeah,
now the 78 going to be able to clear.
And the 78's going to make easy work of that 20 now.
Now the 20 falls back in line. Can he get back around the 78 here?
The 1 has retired from the race.
What?
So now with the 42, the 17, the 88, and the 1 have all retired. The 95 and the 21 are in the pit lane.
Wow,
I don't know when
shocking.
the 1 retired, but I realized that, yeah, the 1 is retired. 9 is on pit lane as well.
We'll get an answer from the 1 directly here soon. 95 on pit road. A lot of cars coming in pit road.
The 2 car's in his own zip code now. This reverse situation of earlier where the 22 was leading and the 2 was chasing. Here comes the 24. As the 22 was approaching him, when do these guys, when do the Penske guys pit, and how much fuel does that 24 have at the end of this pit stop?
Yeah, that's the question.
So 24 is on pit road. This is where the strategy plays itself out. can he make it to the end? And if he can, where does he come out?
Seems as if the one car left due to exhaustion problems, and it looks like he crashed his car maybe.
Dang. That is another tough break. The 9 is wrecking on the backstretch all by himself.
Probably
The
coming
bottom
off
of the
pit road or
racetrack,
something.
and the self-cleaning racetrack is not going to cause much of an issue.
No. There goes the 31 by. Here comes that Toyota battle we had seen earlier up to him.
Yep,
95 looking under the 78.
Penske guys continue
Ooh,
to work out
78,
here.
just a little kiss to the wall, just a little kiss.
24
Alright,
making his way out of the pit lane now. That took a while. I don't know if that's actually how long it took. Maybe it did. I just wasn't paying attention. So now, when do these Penske guys pit?
Yeah, that's the main
All
question
about-
right now.
And can they make it if they pit?
And the 2
Trying to
stuck
get
a
a-
pretty decent lead over the 22. Could he make it 2 in a row? That'd be something interesting.
That would be interesting. And then you can clearly say Penske is the top duo in the league by far at that point.
Yeah.
I
mean, 6 straight
you don't wanna
wins?
put that
Are
one
you
to rest.
serious?
it doesn't get much more dominant than that. I mean, when a duo sweep. At this point, if this is the length of the real life schedule, this duo has swept an entire 6th of the season,
Yeah.
provided the race ends in the hands of one of these two.
Yeah.
And even then, 5 races out of 36. I don't know exactly how long the schedule is. That's still in a row.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
they're coming to 27 to go here.
Oh, it
believe-
might be that 25 lap.
That 25 lap thing's the
fuel
magic
run.
one.
That might be it. They might be saying out a couple more laps.
Yeah.
Look for them to pit at 25. Split this stage into thirds. The Toyota 2 is way up the racetrack battling a lap car. The 78 to pit road now. Oh, and the 20 hard into the wall right in front of the 22. The 22 keeps
Oh,
it
the
straight.
20! Wow. 20
That
looks
is gonna
super
hurt
loose
the
right there. That
22
really
even
hurts the
more.
22, but it really
Oh,
helps the 2
my.
there.
The 2, yeah, that's going to help the teammate.
Yeah, more ground for the
And
22
this-
to make up.
But if that's the case and they pit the 24, provided he can make it to the end, it's going to have a nice, easy shot at the 2 car with no 22 to battle.
Looks like the 22 going to let the 20 go.
Oh, and you can see, here comes the 24. I mean, he's on fresh tires, obviously, and he's a lap behind. Here comes the 22 to pit lane. Oh, right up the track in front of the 24. Got back onto the apron just in time, though.
And that
So the
3 car
2 to
might be
22
battling the
pitted.
24 right now.
Oh. Wait, no, he's not.
Is that the... You know, the
The
22 is
30
not very...
wait, no.
The 22 is
I
not
don't-
very far behind that 2 car at all.
No.
On pit road? No, not at all.
No, not at all.
So
I mean, but you gotta think they are going 35 miles per hour.
still, dude. I mean, I don't know. You're right, but I was just
He
saying,
did get involved in the crash. I believe the 2 to 22 and the 31, first, second, and third, all pitted right there. 24 is coming through turn 4 now. Yeah, the 24 is in the catbird seat. Here he comes. He's gonna have a huge head of steam on the 2. He's definitely gonna be the race leader here, no doubt.
yep.
Yeah,
But
24
will
to the
he
race
be
lead.
able to
Can he
make it to the end?
Can he hold off the 2 on fresh tires, and can he make it to the end?
That's the question right now. And where does this 22 car fall in line at?
And does the 78 play a factor into this? They had a 3's pitting, but No, but maybe the 78 may have held up the 2 car a little bit. This could maybe get the 2 car to wear out his tires, maybe have less of a advantage over the 24.
Give Jay Wood a little bit more time to save some fuel.
Yeah, the 24 definitely could be using this to his advantage, save the tires, save the fuel, and the 2 using them all up, trying to get around him, or is he?
Who knows? Maybe he's saving just a little bit more. No one really knows what's going on. All we know is Jay Wood is presumably in the lead right now.
Looking to diamond the corner. The 78 with the run, make clear to 2 again. Oh, it's going to be tough into the corner, and the 78 up out of the groove. That's going to be easy work for the 2 car.
Yes, it will be.
Done deal. 2 out in front of the 78. The 78 fights back.
Yeah, and the 22 gaining on these guys ever so slightly.
Yep, so we have a 3 car battle for the race lead for sure. And I can't tell where the 31 ended up. But I assume the 31 is the one in 4th. So the 24 looking to make his way up to the 17 car in a few hours. That's the 20 car. He'll be making his way up to a lap car shortly. Now, the way the 24 works his way around the lap car may play a large factor into how the 2 has a shot at this race win.
Yeah.
And then does the lap car battle the leader hard? Or does he battle second hard, or lets them both by is another question.
Presumably no. But I'll say that 2 is gaining on the 24, it looks like. Just a little bit. And the 22 is definitely gaining on the 78 right now.
Oh, yeah. But will the 78 and the 22 go into a battle which may, you know, hurt the tires on the 22 and then also waste some time for the 22 to get up there?
Yeah, good point.
24 now looking higher up. He's in the groove still, in the preferred lane, but looking higher up in the lane to get around the lap car. So let's ride on board the 24, see how he works his way around this 20 car.
If we could find him, we will.
There
we go, yeah, there he is. Gaining on the 20 here, gets down to the bottom, 20 not able to.
Yeah, the 24 definitely has his car dialed in for this short run to the end. Can he make it on fuel is the question. But I think the bigger question right now is, can he hold off the 2?
Yeah. Ooh, wow, the 20 got really loose.
All the way down the straightaway and the 24 into the wall. Oh, the 20 sent the 24 up out of the groove, and this is going to give a huge advantage to the 2. Ooh, the 22 and the 78 make contact. I have no idea.
Wow, the 22 really hurt with that.
Unless there's a caution, this 22 has no shot at this race win now.
Yeah, it's over.
This is all the 24 and the 2. How hard
the 2
is the 24
there.
Battle back? Yeah. Is it done when the 2 gets by? Because the 2 has fresher tires than the 24.
They're coming to 13 laps to go this time. They just got to 13 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't know how much more this 24 can battle. Tires must be old. Don't know if he can make it on fuel. I think that battle with the 20 car may have been the final nail in the coffin for the 24.
Yeah.
2 car looking to pull away slightly. It makes sense with the fresher tires. Let's see. The 24 can get anything to go his way here in the final stages of this race.
No telling. But I think the 2 is going to, 10 laps to go right now. The 2 is pulling away. Tough.
Yeah,
I think the 2 might get his second win in a row here, which would be
the
magnificent.
31 still behind the 22, though. That is interesting. Thought the 31 would have made it.
24 on the pit road. 24 on the pit road.
That may be it. Unless the 2 can't make it to the end, but the 2 now has him and an ocean between second place, so
yeah.
He has all of the time in the world to save fuel. And I'm sure that is the number one thing on his mind right now.
Yeah, 22 is at the... All right, 22 is entering turn 1. The 2 is exiting turn 4 right now, so he's got plenty of time.
Yeah,
and this goes caution free.
This.
He has this completely.
Yeah, no excuse
down.
for him not to be able to finish this one, unless he just doesn't have that much fuel. And at the moment, not really many battles on the racetrack. The 22 and the 31 for position. The 3 and the 78, I can assume might be for
the
position.
7 the eighth place car of Riot is actually just got on the same lap as Spoob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the 7th place car is Jaywood. So Spoob actually in 6th right now. 5th Miz, 4th IROC. And see, there's Jaywood right there, a lap down. In front of the 2 car.
Yeah. Watching this battle for the 2nd position between the 22 and the 31. 19, though, riding in 4th. Not a bad spot for him considering where he was most of the race. Stuck a lap down in the 2nd stage until the very end.
Yeah, very tough race
top
for
5
him.
finish.
Grueling race.
Not the greatest finish, but maybe a testament to how hard he fought all race. Maybe end this race on a higher note than what it was most of the race.
Yeah, the 2 it come into 5 laps to go, or just took the 5 laps to go.
The 22 and the 31 are going at it hard for 2nd.
The 2 with a humongous lead right now. Just kind of riding right now. Going to come to 4 laps to go this time.
22's in his own country. Or the 2's in his own country.
Great. I mean, great 2 weeks
got
for
into
him.
the wall, which is gonna ease up the battle. 20 into the wall, contact with the 3. Everybody will keep it straight. 20 now up the track. Very tight race car.
Yeah.
And here comes the 2 car looking to lap the 24.
2 laps to go for the 2 car. Trans looking to get his 2nd win of the year. We're hearing reports the 20 car has blown a tire.
20 car on the pit lane now. Obviously, no way he can continue with a blown tire. And this time I should be the
1 lap
white
to
flag.
go for the 2 car of Trans.
Yep, looking to make it back-to-back wins. This would put the Penske duo out on top for 1/6 of the season if he navigates these final 2 corners.
And trust me, they're looking to get more.
Yep.
Coming to the checkered flag, the
4.
2 car discount tire Trans will win at Dover.
What a strategic race. You can almost say this was a Talladega-esque race. There was the big crashes.
There comes 2nd place right now.
There in the 2nd stage. But at one point, the teammates almost played strategy to perfection.
Trans, Corey, and Roll Tide. The exact same top 3 as last week. Wow. Exact same.
I mean,
yeah, but the same order for, 1 through 3. Yeah, if you and IROC were switch.
wow. Almost the exact same top 5 from last week. This Penske duo. Can anybody stop them? 6 races in a row. Forget about it. These guys almost right off for championship contenders.
Where's next week's race at?
This is scary. if I was anybody, if I was anybody outside of that Penske duo, maybe besides the 24, I'd be scared, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, look at that. 22 threes. The next closest was a 22.446 by Jay Wood. Almost
Yeah.
a second faster. Like, I believe that was 7/10 or 6/10 faster than Jay Wood's time.
Incredible.
Unbelievable. Over a half a second faster than the third place car. That was a dominant performance by Penske. I mean, but it's none less than what we expect. These guys go in every week, especially the 22, absolutely like threading a needle every week.
And they're here. We're gonna interview Corey, the second place finisher first. Corey, you ran into some trouble there. You definitely had a fast car. How would you rate tonight?
Wait. Before you continue, make sure your party audio is being shared to the broadcast.
It should be.
Okay.
All right, Corey, welcome back. So to answer my question, what'd you think of tonight?
It was a survival race. It looked like to me.
Yeah, you had your issues there a couple times. You kept getting the wall. Did you have a loose car or a little too tight?
It was both. It would get loose on like the center off and then just go straight to the wall.
Yeah, that's no good, bub. But you have 6 straight top 2 finishes in a row. Penske has 6 straight wins. How long do you think the streak will keep going?
Who knows?
I like the confidence.
You guys go in every week. Definitely favorites. It's tough to write you guys off any week. Write you off any week. I mean, 6 wins in a row from you two. It's insane. I mean, if this is a 36 race season, that's 1/6 of the season. And then let's put matters even worse for the rest of the field. There's a point there at the end of the second stage with that caution that if you and Trans are able to coordinate it right, y'all could have kept the rest of the field lapped down. Like there would have only been 5 or 6 cars on the lead lap if Trans stayed out on the stage caution. Y'all are like dominating and pounding your competitors into submission. It's going to be tough for anybody to come out and say anything to you guys at this point. Maybe the 24, he comes prepared every week, but other than that, I don't see much competition from anybody.
There's a few cars out there, but they just have bad luck.
That's fair. The second stage was horrific for a lot of guys.
Oh yeah, I started it off horrible there.
All right, well, thanks for the interview, Corey, and good luck next week, bub.
Yeah, thank you, and congrats to Trans, 2nd win in a row.
Don't even think you need the good luck, but good luck.
All right, Roll Tide, you came in 3rd tonight, buddy. What'd you think of tonight?
I think Corey put it best. Survival. I don't think anybody finished the race without some form of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough track.
Yeah, you kind of floated there in the 3rd to 5th spot. You had a pretty fast car, and you kept your nose clean. Was that a goal tonight? Yeah, I mean, did you finish where you thought you would? Did you think you had a faster car, slower car?
I felt like I had a second place car. I overdrove the corner there, coming through to go, and I smacked the wall, and I knew I gave it away there. We were a little bit off from Penske tonight, and by a little bit, I mean probably 4 or 5 tenths. It's hard to compete with those guys right now. I don't know what they got under their hoods, but
they got 200 more horsepower from what we can see.
Man, but yeah, up and down race. My apologies do go out to Jay Wood. Whether he wants to hear it or not, it was an accident. No hard feelings, hopefully. But yeah, 2nd week in a row in the top 3. Jackson, you taught it last week. Said something about me being back this week, so appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. You're driving better. Yeah, same exact top 3, same order. Exciting.
There are a lot of good restarts for you this race. Do you think, had this race come down to a late race restart, would you have had something to say there at the end?
I had a very good short run car, and matched with what you just said, yeah, I do think I'd have had a shot at it. I was really good on restarts tonight. The car was great on short runs, and who knows how it turned out. First restart was a total wreck fest, and then we had some restarts where they were clean, no issues. So who knows?
What were your thoughts when there was only maybe 2 more guys behind you on the lead lap? I mean, it
I thought,
was
man, if the
crazy.
car could pick up a little bit of speed here, I got to win. I was like, man, because there was a little bit there. I was keeping with Corey. I knew if I could just stay with him and stay on the lead lap, I had a shot at it. And then they all took the wave around and gained up on us and got back on the lead lap. But yeah, I
You
felt like I
fought
had the
back
top
hard.
5 car. So
Yeah, no doubt. Definitely up there most of the race. It was fun to watch you, man.
I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks, Roll Tide. Good luck next
No
week.
problem.
Trans Dog, what's up, man?
What's happening?
All right, so you go out last week and get your first career win. Now you came out and got your second career win 2 weeks in a row. Fourth driver to do that this year. Win 2 in a row. How long is the streak gonna last, bro?
I'd like to keep it going. Like Corey said, it's hard to say. I mean, they are a few more good cars out there for sure. Appreciate it, and it's just how the luck hits right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Spoop.
But Trans, you guys have got 6 wins in a row at Penske. What exactly? I'm not gonna say that, but what's that doing for y'all's confidence coming in week to week?
Definitely boosts confidence. Come in motivated, ready to go. Worked on the cars all week, got them right. Just needed to be there at the right time, and we were.
Yeah, attaboy.
Last week with your win, that made you sitting pretty for the for championship picture. How much more do you think championship wise? I need to take another look at the standings after this race. But now your second win, do you think you have a shot at it?
It's really a luck game. You can have 20 wins going into the chase and get knocked out the first round. Just got to be cautious about it, be consistent.
Well, hey, good. Congrats on the win and good luck next week at Kansas, man. Appreciate you coming in and interviewing with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Well,
Emerson, crazy
that
race
race-
tonight.
Interesting race. Very interesting. Not very action-packed as I initially thought it would be, but it was very interesting at how there's so many different scenarios, so many different strategies, and how it came down to who just outdueled who on not the best tires. It was interesting, very strategic, very mental, and a lot of fun.
I agree, man. It was a fun race to call. Thanks for coming in and calling it, man. Missed you.
Yeah, I miss you too, man. I've been working plays, and that's been a lot of fun. But I'm back where I belong.
Agreed, man. Remember, guys, go to Veedverks.com. Use the promo code VCOS to get all your CBD needs. Next week, the Outlaws will be at Kansas Motor Speedway, and come and tune in tomorrow to see the Gunman trucks and the Bandit Series race at Dover as well.
Those two are going to be fun to watch.
They will be. Emerson, I'm signing off. It was fun. See you guys next week.
All right.
Oh
That was
God. I'm still